in downtown Toronto. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Eric Lauer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's how this game gets started. Oh. This to third, Okamoto. Slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
This to center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Backed off the plate that time. And it's down on strikes. And that is that. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound in this one, Roki Sasaki. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Number 4, George Springer.
Here comes the 0-1. Slider clips the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Hernandez should have this one. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, knowing his history, you just don't help him out. You've got to wait for a pitch that you like and that you can drive. Build traffic on the base paths and aim to reach those bullpen arms.
Lucas checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. That's to third. Long throw to first, and Guerrero is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after one. Back now in Toronto, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Lauer making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder Alex Call.
2 down, base is empty. Alex Call digs in now.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's just foul. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. On the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
And that one fouled off. Yo one. Whoa. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fouled off. He was late. One and two here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even up. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Freeman. Already two out here in the home half of inning number two.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Sliced hard but foul. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Pajes going back and caught on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Now one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That one misses. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Popped up. Clement under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Will Smith.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
In the air, right field. Call. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop takes the ball. Bunt attempt, popped up, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9th, catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3. Roki gets the K. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Nope, ball one. Yes.
That one lifted to left. Lucas moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
That's out the corner.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That misses the zone. Ball two. And there's a ball. Stays alive. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Man at second. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Hernandez up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Just a slow ground ball this time. Clement throws to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Center fielder Andy High.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, right
Alex
fielder,
Call
Alex Call
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Checks over to
he's
first.
in there,
Back
straight.
safely.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here's your 1.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
For the Blue Jays, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Inside. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kazuma Okamoto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for the
All set for the
Dodgers,
start of
third
the inning.
baseman,
Santiago
Santiago
Espinal steps to the
Espinal.
plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Nance, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Well, he looks more
that's a
focused
ball.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
On the ground, right side, Clement handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Number 78 takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Really nice job
second
staying up the
baseman,
middle with his approach. He
Ernie
didn't try to do
Clement.
too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. Varsho, the base runner at first with one out.
That's the ball.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andrés Jiménez.
Just off the outside edge.
Strike. Woo.
Quick toss to first. Varsho back in on a dive. The 1-1. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching
Out of the
Blue
bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluharty.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. The 1-0. Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman getting loose out there. The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
One out man at first. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. And the lefty with the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Outside.
Check swing. He went 1-2. That one missed. Way upstairs, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Freeman hits it in the air. Varsho under it. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Toronto catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Bowling.
Fought off foul. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. The Blue Jays down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him. Out. Number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 78 departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Blake Trinan into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Strike one.
Yo one.
No, that's low.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped to short, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the seventh. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yes.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball one. In there at the knees. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Here we go, Mason.
2-2 on the way. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Take a base.
Up next for the
Now,
Dodgers,
Alex
right
Call.
fielder,
He
Alex Call.
crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Inside, almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
1-2 now. And that one cutting but missing down low. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pajes gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the sweeper misses for a ball. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Santiago Espinal.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike. Out to short. Jimenez throws across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Golden opportunity right here. And that one pulled foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Just missed. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. One, two now. And a good eye there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mason Fluharty won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Tommy Nance gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one hammered center field. That's back. See you later. A solo shot. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The Dodgers trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Late swing, fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andrés Jiménez.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball two.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Swings through that one for strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. Too low, and it's ball three. Way out front for strike two. Liner, and oh, that got him. On the run, sent it over to first. Wow, he got him. What a play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Pitching change here, Will Klein.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now Brandon Valenzuela. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays get one back on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Varland also throwing.
the only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. That misses. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Strike 1. Nance measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third, and that one handled to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3.
Ball inside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. Ball 3. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Hernandez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Now quick throw to first. Hernandez back on a dive. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Okamoto under it. And that is that. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 8th. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer.
Nope, that's away.
This one smacked out to left center. Pajes gets under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, known for his late inning heroics. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground, a second, might be two. Rojas for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joe Mantiply. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And there's the strike. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ground ball left side. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Catcher Dalton Rushing.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the count 1-2. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tanner Scott. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Oh.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. That's in there. Strike one. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
Now here is Ernie Clement. Swings and misses. Strike one. Late swing fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Winning run at second, no outs. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Oh.
There's a swing and a drive. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Rojas. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That's in there. 0-1. Two on, one out. Swinging a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Tyler Heineman, the winning run on base for him. And that is out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now a blooper back behind short. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Blue Jays walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.